there, I'm Lisa Doyle with Rockcliff Realtors, and welcome to our How is the Market segment. Of course, we are tracking the details of our East Bay market on a weekly basis to ensure that we bring to you all the updated information as the market evolves. And I've got some very interesting news to share. We're of course tracking the differences between our real estate prices this year. Here we are at the middle of May 2013, and where were we last year, 2012 at this time, and how much of our prices evolved up. And what are we anticipating for the next coming 6 to 12 months? We're just watching it super close so that you know what to do with your own situation. So interesting numbers. Active right now in our East Bay, over this last 2 weeks, we've had 204 active listings and 189 have gone pending. So this is the first 2-week segment where our pending inventory doesn't exceed the active. So that's an interesting trend. Still very close, but again, we're starting to see a little bit more inventory coming on the market. Total active inventory for our entire East Bay right now is 727, whereas a month and a half ago, we were down below 500. So again, we're seeing a little bit of an upward trend. Although the normal in our area, a year and a half ago, we had 2,400 active listings. So of course, we're still substantially below the normal. One number that I've had a lot of questions about is the total number of sold properties between January 1st, 2012 and May 17th, 2012. So that window of time between January and May 2012, we had 3,571 homes close escrow in our part of the East Bay, which is just the Pleasanton to Walnut Creek and kind of the corridor of the 680, 580. This year so far, year to date, here we are, middle of May, we've only had 1,944. So obviously this very low inventory and demand pushing our prices up, we've had 45% fewer actual closings this year than last year. So where does that mean we're headed? We are seeing a pretty significant rise in our prices, although we are nowhere near the peak of the market in most of our areas. I wanted to share with you 2 examples of 2 communities that we do a lot of work in, one in San Ramon and one in Danville. And of course we're seeing the same trends in all of our cities in our East Bay. Anywhere from Walnut Creek to Pleasanton to everywhere in between, same trends, this consistent numbers. One neighborhood that we just sold a home in, over in the Deer Hill area of San Ramon, it's a newer community off of the west side of San Ramon, so it's a good neighborhood to kind of analyze just based on the price bracket and the location. We just sold a property there, 100 square foot home. It's currently pending at $815. The same house at the very peak of our market, end of 2005, actually closed at $897. So $815 to $897, we've made a pretty significant catch up from where we were at the bottom of our market. In Danville, there's another community, Shadow Creek, which is a community we do a lot of work in also. At the very peak of our market, the average sale in that neighborhood was somewhere right around the 1.15 million up to about the 1.2. Right now, those properties, those same homes are selling anywhere from 900 to say 950, depending on the condition and location. So you can see we still have a pretty good upswing potential and recovery time left in this market of cycles that we've seen. So of course, if you have questions, I'll keep you posted on where we kind of progress from here. We're seeing significant demand, consistent demand, most properties selling with multiple offers, most properties seeing over asking or right around the asking, not all, but most, except for the very high end of our market, which tends to be a little different. The demand in that market tends to be different. But if you have questions, give me a call. My name again is Lisa Doyle. My number is 925-890-7443, and I look forward to seeing you soon.